Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Stardew Valley. Today we're going to hopefully make a little bit more money or a little bit more sense of what to do. Like we're getting there slowly, but that's it, slowly. I can't really. I know of ways to make money, but nothing that's like not interesting to watch. But yeah, that. Like I can go around the whole of the town every single day trying to scavenge stuff to sell, but that is just not entertaining to watch at all. So, like this is much better in fairness, but you know, it's better than that. Trust me. I'm going down here. The nearest to me. I really do gain something from the bits above me. I might nip in and get parsnips or something and just put a line of them. I only need 9. Just so they get the fertilizer as well. Damn it with the watering can. You can, later on you can build a well. I don't get why, though. Like, I mean, unless you're like at the opposite end of the farm, like down the bottom there, and you're growing stuff. But if you've got all the way down there like that, odds are you've got like sprinklers and stuff. So it doesn't really make sense that, you know, why you would need it when you got this here. I mean, maybe it does look better, I suppose. I suppose there's that, but other than that, there's no real reason or need for it. Now I said I weren't going to do this, but I will grab it if I'm nipping to the store. 1,000, that's nice. We haven't really got any time left for more of those. Oh, no. Of the I can't remember what they're called. 1 second, I'll tell you. The bean sprouts. They take 10 days to grow, and then you get one every single day, which is good. If we had bought them on like day 1, you know, that would have been brilliant. But like idiots, we didn't. So 9. Okay, what else have we got here? Trees. The trees are really good. Once they're fully grown, they give you I can't remember if it's 1 or 2 fruit every single day. I think it's 2 fruit every single day, which doesn't sound like much, but for some reason, obviously apples and stuff just sell for a crap ton, like stupid amount. Oh, and more waterings to be done. Always interesting. Everyone loves a bit of watering. There we go. Cool. So that's fertilized now. So hopefully they'll get you know, a little bit better. I'm gonna head back up into the cave now because I think that's a little bit more interesting than that. Ooh, free stuff. It's laying on the floor. It's a horseradish. You know, I don't think I've ever seen a horseradish in real life, like, ever. I mean, clearly I don't look like the kind of guy that's seen much way of a salad, but, you know, I've seen it. It's on my burger. But I've never seen a horseradish. Especially a wild horseradish, like, that's just awesome. I thought those farm-raised horseradishes. unlocks it. Once you get to like level 5 and stuff, like say you can take the lift down and crap, throw the horseradish at him. Ooh, we got crab. Crab's pretty good. Yeah, we found the exit too. That's cool. You won't come down here and get like copper and stuff because it is actually worth quite a bit. Screw it, I'm not going to fight my way through. Sweet. That's the sort of thing we're after. Woo stones. Right. What floor are we on? Oh, 7. You know what? I've never noticed. It actually tells you. You guys can't see it because my head's blocking it, but yeah, it does actually tell you. Christ. Okay. And so, hopefully by the time this episode hit... Oh, Christ. I didn't realise I was that exhausted. Hopefully by the time this episode airs, I will have got another double XP up, hopefully. This should be up around about Saturday or Sunday, I think. I can't remember. Well, I can't remember. I don't know which one it'll be. That's if I get off my ass and do it. But yeah, so hopefully there'll be a double XP either out or in the works. If you guys are into that. I'm also thinking about doing some more skip tutorial stuff, but I'm not sure what games. So if you guys have like a particular game you struggled with, or you know, hell, I'm more than happy to take some feedback for that. Like if you guys can suggest some stuff or ways that even you found it easier, pass it on, make it easier for everyone. We're all trying to just get through this. Stardew. I have a really close friend in that he actually got Stardew when it first. Ooh, cherry bomb. When it first came out, he got Stardew Valley and he played it for. I think he said he played it for a couple of hours, but because he wasn't used to playing stuff like Harvest Moon or these kind of games and that in general. I mean, I know he's played like other sort of farming games, but not like Stardew. It's its own unique little butterfly, isn't it? Oh god damn! Every day with these freaking letters. But yeah, and I think the thing that put him off the most was just the simple fact that it can be so daunting if you don't know what you're doing and that. So after that's when I first decided to do the skip tutorial on Stardew Valley. I was thinking, well, if he's struggling with it, and he's, he knows what he's doing with games and stuff, then people that are new to gaming or don't do much in the way of gaming, but for hey, it looks cute, I'll give it a go. It could be really off-putting for some people. So I thought, I'll try and help best I can. I'm actually planning another series at some point that another friend of mine suggested, where I go in a little more in depth with sort of gamer talk, if you will. Like some of the abbreviations or just things in general that again could be daunting if you're on the outside looking in. Like if gaming is something that you've never really done but always wanted to sort of try. I mean, I'm 100% behind anybody that wants to give it a go. Hell, it's my life. I've got an arm covered in tattoos, all gaming related and stuff. It's my thing. I mean, certain people have certain games. Like I'm not an Overwatch fan, or kind of that kind of shooter in general. But I love Battlefield, and Not Star Wars though. No, but no. But yeah, not Battlefront. Good God. But yeah, Battlefield, and I find that some people live for just those games. I have more than one friend that just play sort of those shooters, and that's completely fine. You know, each to your own. You play what you want. But I think, okay, they can enjoy their egg festival without me. I think it comes down sometimes to, depending on the person, how daunting it can be to try new things. Like, I know loads of people that won't try like mass multiplayer games, like like good MMOs and stuff like that. They just won't try them because they just don't know how to get into them and stuff. Like, I've got more than one friend that I've tried to get into Neverwinter online, and I freaking love the game myself, and I'm forever leaving it for months and then going back to it and playing it and playing it and playing it and playing it. Like at the moment I'm addicted to it, and again, and the amount of people that I've tried to talk into giving it a go because it's actually really good, that won't, because I think it's just that side of the daunting of all these, you know, weird controls, and you have to press like this and this to do fucking anything, and I get that, I 100% get that. You know, to me, some games can be daunting when I first start, but I think because I've played and I've done so many of them over the years, that you think you just sort of instantly adapt and just start being able to do anything. Well, I absolutely killed a day just rambling, didn't I? Okay. But yeah, so yeah, so I'm thinking about doing something on that. I'm hoping to make that a little bit more funny, hopefully, because I like to think that I can be funny if I put enough effort in. You know, not just looking in general. Yeah. But we will see about that. But yeah, that sounds like something fun. Like, they were only like really short little things, like 5-minute things, like fucking bird. Damn you. Just explaining like say some of the phrases or just silly little things like that, and yeah, and how to deal with dickhead players as well, because anybody that wants to be a gamer will have to deal with somebody that thinks they know better. It's unfortunately, it's just what happens. It's like, oh, you've never played this game before, and I've played it for the last 5 years straight. Oh, well, you're crap. It's like, yeah, no one, yeah, no duh, of course. But you know, you didn't start amazing at it. No one starts amazing at anything. You know, give it a go. So, like I say, Stardew, so easy to get into once you know what you're doing. You can either watch this. This is, you know, I'm sure other people have some really good how-tos. You could look at those. I've done a how-to, but it was back when I first started, and I mean, even now I don't know what the hell I'm doing. So, you know, but people, yeah, so. But there's always ways around it, basically, is what I'm saying. Never give up. It's a motivational speech, that's what I'm doing, motivating you all. You see, you sat down to watch some easygoing Stardew, and suddenly now you're motivated. I do not apologise for that. But yeah. That's where I'm going to stop that rambling. I'm going to stop talking out my arse now. But let's see how well what we on day 14. I have no clue what kind of freaking money we're gonna make here. No, if it keeps going the same way it's going now. Like, fun little game. Over what if you've, depending on how much you've watched of this and stuff like that. And how much you know Stardew yourself, obviously, you know, just have a basic guess with yourself how much you think I'm gonna end up with at the end of this. You know, just round number. You know, put it in the end in the comments on this video. Put it down like, oh, I reckon you're gonna end up with, I don't know, 200 or something like that. bear in mind at the very last episode, we're gonna sell freaking everything. Anything that's saved, you know, like coal or whatever, because it's decent to keep over coal. But anything, I'm gonna sell it all. Sell everything that's not nailed down, scarecrow and all. I'm gonna sell everything. I'm gonna see if I can't sell stuff in the house. Anything, literally. I'm gonna put the dog in the box. So bear that in mind. But yeah, put in the comments what you think, you know, I'm gonna end up with. I don't think it'll be a lot. I thought it'd be a lot more than this. Like 14 days in, and I got 1,006 in the bank, and not really that much on the farm, plant-wise. Like I say, the cauliflowers are supposed to be worth some, hopefully. I'm saying I'll be lucky if we get 10 grand, maybe. Can I sell the chest? I'm gonna sell it all. I'm gonna sell everything. It's all going in the box. Where am I going? I don't know what I'm doing. Right. Yes. Yeah. Also, leave a comment on what, if you wouldn't mind, leave a comment on what you think about the double XPs. You know, which aren't reviews. Just putting that out there. Well, I had to put review in the freaking title because I was getting quite a few. For me, I was getting quite a few views, and I thought, oh, this is awesome. And then looking at the statistics and stuff, people weren't staying on for very long. They were staying on for like a few seconds and then cutting off. I know the first 5 seconds are the most important bit of the video anyway. But what I'd done, just trying to be clever with like gaming talk and stuff, I called it double XP, meaning, and I think I say it in some of them, like, my experience with the game explained, so double XP, you know. And I thought that was quite clever, because obviously double XP means, well, just that, double experience in games, haha. Well, I think what I'd done is sort of kind of clickbaited people by accident. Honestly, it was not the intention. I was just trying to think, I just didn't want to put it up and call it just a review or something. I wanted to call it, like, give it its own little name, or make it, you know, sound a little bit different to everyone else's stuff. So I called it double XP, and then again, what I think I'd done is just everyone had just assumed that, oh look, what was the first one, like Dead Rising, double XP. Oh my god, there's a way to get, because you do level up on stuff on that, and you do gain experience. So I think what I'd done is people had been like, oh crap, there's a way to earn double the amount, and no, as far as I know, there isn't. I just clickbaited people. Unintentionally clickbait people. But saying that, and that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. But yeah, I honestly didn't mean to do that. But yeah, so let me know what you think about those. There's the skip tutorials, which again I kind of all of them are just based off of like silly little things that I personally thought were clever at the time, naming wise. So you got the double XPs, like saying, and then the skip tutorials, which some of them do pretty well. So I think you guys, you know, enjoy a good tutorial. I try to do them on games that don't have them, not games where people just can't be asked to you know, go to the options and find the tutorial or pay attention early game. I like to go in games like this. This does not have any form of a tutorial, and I think that's its biggest letdown. And not to go into the big ramble like before, I think that is one of its put-offs to people, that they just don't know what to do. You know what I mean? So I mean, it tells you at the beginning this to move and pick and this button to pick up. That's all it tells you. It's like, oh well, thank you, but you know, how do I plant stuff? You're supposed to automatically know to hoe the ground before trying to plant stuff. You need to know that, you know, you need to water it every single day. You need to know not to buy the wrong crops for the wrong season. and stuff. Otherwise, they just won't grow. In fact, they'll just die straight away. Like I did that first time playing for. I suppose it's one of those you are supposed to learn. One more. Always push it. When I first did it, I planted a crap load of stuff at the end of the month, not knowing that the month was like 30 days. And the end of the month come round and it just killed an entire crop, like more than I've got now. Like honestly, I just completely killed it all. I was right good. But that's what that's what you get. Surely those potatoes must be done by now. Surely. Or at least the bean sprout things. I know it says that they take 10 days, but... Oh, I couldn't be rained. Come on, you could have rained. Those fucking birds every time. Ooh, come on. These have only got to have like a day or something on them. When did we buy them? It's the 15th. Oh, yay, potatoes are done. Let's water these first. The potatoes take 6 days, and I think we bought them the same day as the potatoes. So that means they've been there 6 days, which means they've still got 4 days to go. Jesus. That's excessive. Yeah. I think everyone likes the idea of like Stardew Valley and stuff. Bloke stuck in a dead end job, then decides to move to the country after a farm is just given to him. He's given to him as like, oh bro. Well, it gets me actually real quick. With the beginning of this story is that his granddad's on his deathbed. And he gives him a letter, and he says, when you're at your lowest sort of thing, open the letter. Open the letter, just that. And then obviously he does open the letter, and it's I think it's the deed to this farm, and it's like, okay, he's had the deed to a farm for freaking years in his back pocket. Where the hell didn't he use it? Oh crap, berries. What does this mean? The strawberries are about the place? Because that's it. I'm going scavenging. Oh, and you do get more inventory, by the way. You get actually all 3 of those rows, but I'm being the cheap ass and not buying the backpack upgrade. So, yeah. That's why I can only hold what's on the bottom bar there, Minecraft style. Come on, you can't just tease me with one lot of strawberries and then not give me anything else. It's gonna do that, isn't it? Well, I'll show you the bottom area off, because we'll have a look down there from giving up here. There's not much up here except for the cave and the train station, but the train station's blocked off for whatever reason. But further down, there's this whole giant area of forest, and that way you can scavenge quite a lot of stuff, especially in the right season. Like I say, one particular one, it could be summer, I'm not sure, but it kicks out berries like you would not believe. Each one of those bushes just craps berries out everywhere. That is awesome. Check the bins. I know you can do it, because I found cookies in them once before. Ugh, this again. Oh, right, we'll be back. And we are back. This is the area. Lovely little cottage there. Yeah, berry bushes. Good. I think, I can't remember the day. There's a specific day where a travelling merchant turns up down here as well, where she sells stuff that you can get in game, but it's like really ball-like to do. She's usually right here. You can get like large milks and puffer fish and stuff like. Come on, don't be like that. Like quest items later on in the game, but you can get them like a bit earlier. It's the Wizard's Tower. Not a joke. Generally, actual wizard lives here. Part of the story and everything. How dare you question it? The talking cat lives there that sells you hats. Yep. Also a real thing. You don't realise how weird a game is till you start talking about it out loud. You start saying, oh, this is where this is what this is, something happens here. Yeah, this is a bit on the weird side. Wild horseradish, what's this? Spring onion. Man, we're getting fucking loads of stuff down here, it's awesome. You actually increase the level of multiple things at once. Again, if you haven't played it, where is it? There. So you get your farming, combat, mining, foraging, fishing. Like, you know, foraging, we're at 3 on it. Damn, that's impressive. Usually it takes more than that. I think foraging on my other save is the only one that isn't completely upgraded. Oh, and I think fishing, obviously, because this fishing is the worst. Because I don't like doing it. Right, we're at the bottom of the farm. See, even at the... That's it, look, even at the bottom of the farm there's a big ass bit of water. What the hell is the point of that? Of the well? What the hell's the point of the well? Awesome. Alright. Right, we have had a productive day. I think that's where we're going to leave it. Let's see how much we made. Oh yeah, we can make the tap now. That's not bad. Those do sell for a decent amount. So depending on what it needs. Damn, those potatoes sold well. See, that's the difference there. 30 potatoes sold for 2004, but like 3 gold potatoes sold for 360. That's damn. Okay, now we're making money. Now we're making money. Yeah, awesome. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. That's another riveting episode. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, please like, share, subscribe. Like I say, leave a comment down below. I'll try to answer it if I can. And I'll see you guys next time.